Go. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Augustine. Just want to talk to you about last Saturday at Hall H. Wow, what an experience. Saw a lot of cool panels, a lot of Marvel panels. DC came out with some really cool bangers. Game of Thrones, the panel was dope. But what you're seeing right here is Saturday morning. We are in the Hall H line in the chutes. We're about to walk into Hall H. We've been in line for almost, I would say, 26 hours. Not entirely at the same time because our group had 15 people, so we took turns being in the lines. We got our wristbands. Supposed to get our wristbands at 9:15 p.m. Friday. We didn't get them until 12:35 a.m. Saturday morning. So we had to rush back home, sleep, take a shower, change, come back, and then here we are walking into the Hall H section of Comic-Con. This part gives me chills every year. Every time we do this, every time we walk through this, you can do this 10 times. Every time it just gives you chills. So here we are. The first panel of the day was the Warner Brothers theatrical panel, because they didn't have an actual DC panel this year. It was really just Shazam and Black Adam just showing up with their movies. Ezra Miller's bullshit got Warner Brothers, hiding, so they couldn't do anything. And then, Aquaman 2 with Amber Heard got them hiding as well. So we only really had 2 movies for Warner Brothers. But here's some instruction on just, Hall H. It's been so long since we did it that I had to kind of celebrate it real quick.
1, 2, 3, give it to me. Awesome, you guys are great.
It felt nice. It felt nice doing that. We haven't done that for 3 years. It's been crazy, but man, Hall H is a different experience. 6,500 people in one room for one purpose.
So, I know you guys are anxious, but a few things. Well, really only the one thing, and I know you're going to say it right with me. So one of the things that we want to make sure is that the studios want to continue to bring us some cool stuff. So please do not record any of the footage that you see. You can tell everybody how you got to see it first, which you are going to get to see.
So Eddie comes out every panel to introduce the panel and the host. He's the program director, so he's the one that makes sure everybody shows up. He books all the panels. He's a really cool guy. I haven't met him yet, but every year I see him and he's just always full of energy, always positive. Just trying to make sure Comic-Con happens the next year. Good job, Eddie. Of the WB theatrical panel. And so let's bring her out, Miss Tiffany Smith.
So here we go. 1, 2, 3.
The last time I saw Shazam, this is like 2018. I didn't get to go to Hall H, but I was at the Warner Brothers booth, and they came out with the cast to do signings, and that was the first time I saw the cast.
You're working on it, but if anybody ever came to Nerd HQ, I just love throwing parties. You know what I mean? I just love fun, and I love joy, and I love people, and I think that Billy Batson, Shazam, loves people, and he loves his family, and he really wants things to work out. He wants to do good in the world, but he just kind of stumbling through it a little bit,
Yeah, we all do.
Like we all do.
Adult or child at heart, which I hope we all. I feel like everyone here.
I'm sorry for the shaky cam. I'm recording on a zoom lens that's like a 300 zoom lens. I'm pretty far away, so any slight motion in my hand just creates this like crazy Michael Bay shaky cam feel. So I apologize if it's giving you if it's giving you motion sickness. But bear with me. It gets better.
Great, interesting kind of bedrock of reality, and that you can connect to as a human being, because we're superheroes, but we're human beings, just like everybody here.
It's true. I did tell you all you had superpowers, so you just confirmed it.
That's right.
All right, before we dig any deeper into this is Comic-Con, so I know that you would not come to Hall H without having a little something special.
Oh, we have something special. Would you like to see something special?
So the trailer that came out for Shazam is the same one we saw in Hall H. Nothing different. However, the Black Adam trailer we saw in Hall H was different than the one that came out that same day. So there is some slight differences. Yeah, the movie looks dope. Speaking of dope, The Rock's entrance here, wow. Like, Loki's entrance is the only thing that would get close to this.
You can be the destroyer of this world, or you can be its savior. That's up to you.
Such a dope suit. Such a dope ass moment. I'm glad The Rock got this moment. It's been like 10 years since this movie like first started production and rumors. So to see him as Black Adam finally in his full costume in Hall H presenting the movie, just a phenomenal moment.
Hall H. You have been mourned. The DC universe will never be the same again.
And then the man does one of the fastest wardrobe changes of all time. Like, this man should be in a play. The way he got out of that suit and into his street clothes,
So what do you guys
amazing
say
timing.
that we bring some of them out here? Does that sound good? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, all right. So first up, we have the director of the film, Mr. Jama Tolet-Serra. Come on out here, sir. Hello, how are you doing? Good morning, good to see you. All right, come on, you're gonna come right over here, sir. Next up, we have starring as Carter Hall, aka fan favorite, Hawkman, Mr. Yeah, let's hear it for Hawkman, ready? Alan Hodge, come on out here.
What's up, Comic-Con? How y'all been?
Hawkman, everybody! Woo! Hello. All right, and next up, as Al Rothstein, aka, will you guys say it with me? Adam Smasher! Did you guys, we're gonna do that again. That's Al Rothstein, aka Adam Smasher. Ready? Adam Smasher! No one says his Hello, sir.
What's going on, everybody?
All right, you guys. Our next guest coming to the stage as Maxine Hunkel, aka Cyclone Quintessa Swindell. What's good? Oh my gosh, I am so excited to be up here with you guys. Can we get one more big round of applause for this awesome crew that we've got up here? Yes. Okay, you guys, so I heard a rumor that you might have actually one of the biggest stars in the world, Dwayne Johnson!
That was a very quick transition.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, I heard that Black Adam was here. That was some cool shit. Wow, I missed it.
Were you
What's
like,
up, Hall H?
do you feel like now you're like, I want to like Black Adam? I mean, I should get that kind of stuff since you're not, it's different.
We'll have to bring you into the movies then. Get you in.
Exactly. So this character.
That have never been done, but also, if our goal, and my goal is $7 goal, and the studio's goal too as well, and our goal is to usher in a new era of the DC universe, what does that mean? And what does that character mean? And then what does it mean to build out the DC universe with the Justice Society as well too? So yeah, so Jama is really, he's not only prolific, but also he's just the perfect director for this. I cannot wait for you guys to see the movie.
And jumping into that a little bit, you know, bringing new characters.
Pound for pound, they're pretty close. I guess it probably all depends on who's playing Superman. I will just say that. So I'll leave it at that. I will leave it at that, and we'll just go with that one.
I think you got something extra special to get.
You want to feel it in your soul?
I've wanted to see the people's eyebrow my whole life as a kid. To see it in person, that was a cool moment. So they gave us these little light up lanyards with an LED in them, but only he controls it. And so it was like a one-time use thing that I still have the lanyard, but I can't seem to figure out how to turn it on without the remote control that Hall H or the Rock's people had. So it's kind of like a dead weight thing, but it was pretty cool. Whenever he did it, it would light up like if you get electrocuted.
All right, I got one more thing that I want to give to you guys, because the magic just doesn't stop there. The gifts don't stop there. You guys know me. I do want to just take a second. John Colette, Sarah, thank you so much for making that movie. That is an amazing movie. Thank you, Aldous, Noah, Quintessa, thank you. And okay, so guys, when you came in, everyone got one of these, right? Okay, well this is the Black Adam golden ticket. So what this means is every single one of you, all 6,000 of you, will be the first to see.
I should have grabbed two of those things. If I had known it was going to be for that, I would have grabbed two of them. But I only grabbed one, like a loser. But a free IMAX ticket is still dope, nonetheless. The movie looks good, so hopefully the IMAX will feel even more grand. So, the Rock's at Black Adam speed in the clips we saw. He was moving at Henry Cavill levels of speed. And then real quick, I just snuck in some Game of Thrones House of the Dragon panel stuff. Nothing too much, just shots of Ryan, the director, creator, and George R.R. Martin, some of the cast.
Targaryen dynasty. And that's something that we hear about in A Song of Ice and Fire, in the pages of the book, and the original series, Game of Thrones, but we never really get a real sense of it. So this series begins at the absolute pinnacle of the dynasty, the height of power and wealth and influence. They have the most dragons that they'll ever have, and it's just before the bloom starts to come off the rose. Yeah, that's good.
Patty, Your Grace.
You know what's crazy? Every time Kevin Feige comes out in Hall H, you know something crazy is about to happen. And he didn't disappoint this year. This year, the man came, because we all thought with D23 happening September, he's going to first skip Comic-Con altogether. But then when they said they were going to be there, we figured, oh, you're going to just do some of the Phase 4 stuff we know about. But nah, man, this man came with all three phases, 4, 5, and 6. Well, not completely revealed, but majority of the hitters in those phases, he revealed them. And then we got some amazing looks at some of the movies and shows coming out. So yeah, check out this part. I will try to keep the conversation to a minimum. But here's Kevin Feige introducing the next phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
And you've all met characters like Shang-Chi. You've all met amazing new characters like the Eternals, like Yelena Belova, and the Red Guardian, and Agatha Harkness came into the MCU. You met Miss Minutes, who kicked off our entire program today. Kate Bishop, Maya Lopez, Kamala Khan, and even a brand new Captain America in Sam Wilson. And since we were here 3 years ago, we added a few more things to Phase 4 that you know about, of course. A movie called Spider-Man No Way Home, and a show called Moon Knight, and of course Ms. Marvel. And now, believe it or not, we are approaching the end of Phase 4 when She-Hulk Attorney at Law comes out. And this November, Phase 4 comes to a close with Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. This phase has been about resetting the MCU, about meeting all these amazing new characters, and culminating as we get to Wakanda Forever. But what's fun to do here is to talk a little bit about the future. And to talk a little about, and you may be saying, well, if Black Panther is the end of Phase 4, what in the heck is Phase 5? So I thought we'd spend a few minutes going through what we have in store.
Serpent Society.
That Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania kicks off Phase 5 on February 17th. We've got coming to Disney Plus, Secret Invasion. It is an honor to say that finally Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 comes out in May. We are shooting right now our new series for Disney Plus, Echo, and I can't wait for you to meet all of her characters. We're in production on The Marvels, the sequel to Captain Marvel 2. Loki Season 2 is shooting right now. The film that we announced at the end of our last panel, Blade, starring Mahershala Ali, comes out November 3rd, and we start filming this October. Our series Ironheart is a part of Phase 5, shooting right now. We've already talked about Kathryn Hahn, amazing, returning in her own series, Agatha, Coven of Chaos. And I am very happy to confirm that Sam Wilson will be appearing in the next Captain America film, which is called Captain America: New World Order. And rounding out Phase 5, we have a series on Disney Plus. This is very special. It is going to be an 18-episode first season. 18 episodes. Daredevil Born Again. Show are three people I hope you've heard of, Mr. Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio. And Phase 5 will culminate. I'm taking you guys all through it right now. The end of Phase 5, July 26, 2024.
Avengers Secret Wars?
The Thunderbolt capping off Phase 5, and we will go through the team another day. There are many more surprises to come. But what I thought we would do now, Phase 6 ends. And there are two films that bring Phase 6 to a close. A little taste of where we're headed with Phase 6, and of course, once we have gotten through Phase 4, Phase 5, Phase 6, that will complete the second saga of the MCU, which is, of course, the Multiverse Saga.
That's an amazing logo, but I have to say...
Every year at Hall H, Kevin Feige does this where whatever hat he's wearing, the audience gets a version of that hat to take home. Previous years, it was the Marvel Studios hat that he always wears, and then it was the Black Widow hat, and then this year is the Multiverse Saga hat.
Welcome to the Hall H stage. How are we feeling? Good, thank you.
And real quick, so the last time I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was at 2016's Hall H, and we had Yondu come out. Batista was there. So this was the first time I saw them in person. James Gunn looked like younger, hair was still brown. But here, 2022, we come full circle, ready for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Kind of having a moment to ourselves back there. It's very, very beautiful. It's very moving, and we love you, buddy. And we're so grateful to do this with you, all three movies. Thank you, Kevin, for breathing Mark, James, all of our lives. You find Peter Quill, and he's obviously reeling from the events of Endgame and from having lost Gamora. This is the love of his life, and she does not know who he is. And so the pain of that is a big part of his journey. And trying to figure out what I can and can't say, of course, but I guess it's safe to say it opens up a vulnerability to the Guardians of the Galaxy, to danger. And so he spends the movie trying to make up for the mistake of being kind of checked out, buried under this, enormous amount of pain.
Nobody expected him to show up like this. Can you tell how surprised I am?
2016, they did the same thing with the Ravagers. It was pretty cool to see. Like, they always do these little, in costume moments at Hall H, Marvel does, and it's always dope. Here we have the High Evolutionary walking through the crowd, just walking through just menacingly, and then James Gunn is doing commentary of the whole walk, which I thought was hilarious.
one of the most powerful beings in the universe. Hi, evolutionary. It's great that you're...
Call me Sire. I'm pleased to be here. As I gaze out at this crowd, I'm reminded of my soul.
Look at Sean Gunn's face in the back. I can't tell if he's scowling or if he's like disgusted.
Disgusting, low-life scum such as yourself. And enhance you genetically to something less reprehensible. Thank you for inspiring me with how vomitous you all are. The bile in the back of my throat as I look at you is all the motivation I need to move forward and create the perfect species.
Hi, evolution.
I can't wait to dissect all of you and see what I can learn!
Marvel just doesn't miss, man. Like, even in person, they don't miss.
Sorry about that, guys. Rude.
He was not very nice.
So 2016 was the first time I got to see Black Panther announced at Hall H. Chadwick came out and he was just beaming with excitement. Ryan Coogler still had short hair at the time. And it was just a moment to see the whole cast introducing Black Panther to the Hall H crowd and to the world in general. So it was just a magical moment. But then this year, with Black Panther Wakanda Forever coming out and getting the debut, you just felt a little bit of a emptiness inside, knowing that Chadwick wasn't going to be there to introduce the movie again. But Ryan Coogler did a really cool thing, and I'll take a look at it. But the introduction was dope. I want to buy that drum so bad. Like, I want that thing in my life now. Listen to that. Oh my God. Just the uniqueness of that sound. I thought it was a synthetic sound. I did not know this instrument actually existed. And then Baba Mal just doing, his vocals are amazing, man. An African legend right there. Nah, they brought culture to Hall H this year, man. They brought some real culture. man, talk about just bringing the culture and a vibe to a building.
Thanks so much, Kevin.
And then here's Ryan about to give probably one of the most touching speeches of his life about
the late
Chadwick.
great Chadwick Boseman. The cast, including Chad, they hadn't seen the footage yet. So when we played it, you know, he was right next to me and he was excited, and he grabbed my left shoulder with his hand. And if you ever saw Chad in person, he had these enormous hands. They were just gigantic. It was part of the reason why he filled out the Panther suit so well. And he was really, really strong, and he was getting excited as a clip went on and on and longer and longer. He was just squeezing down on my shoulder the whole time. And when it went off, he was like, "Oh man, that was amazing! Congratulations!" And I couldn't even lift my arm. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and I felt his hand the rest of that day for a few hours. You know what I mean? And standing here with y'all right now, listening to that music from those artists and thinking about it all, I promise you, I can feel his hand on me right now. Woo! So thank y'all for that. And Chad is no longer with us physically, but his spirit, his passion, his genius, his pride in his culture, and the impact that he made on this industry will be felt forever. And it goes to new places in Wakanda that we haven't seen before, but it also goes to new corners of the MCU. And I'm so excited that we'll get to share it with you all in November. And in the spirit of that, I brought some of the incredible artists that are helping us tell this story right now. Nakia, daughter of Yah, played by Lupita Nyong'o. Princess Shuri, daughter of Ramonda, played by Letitia. General Okoye, played by Danai Gurira. Her second in command, Ayo of the Dora Milaje, played by Florence Kasumba. And our Lord M'Baku, leader of the Jabari tribe. In a few years since we've seen you all, our family has expanded. I'd love to introduce our Namora, played by Maibel Cadena. Our Atuma, played by Alex Libinali.
Oh shit, I love that hair.
Our Aneka, played by Michaela Cole.
Oh fuck, here comes Namor.
Our Riri Williams. And last but definitely not least, for the first time on the big screen,
ooh,
Namor the Submariner.
Sharon did this amazing new, and I don't know, I can't believe I'm part of this. I don't know, I'm really excited to be here.
Alex?
Hi.
Hi. Same question. How did it feel to get that call?
It was very exciting. I was nervous, and I called my mama. She didn't answer. So I called my girlfriend. She didn't answer. Then I called my mom again, and then she answered. And it was a very exciting moment to share the news, and those were the only two people that knew that I was involved in this, and it's been 14 months. So I am so happy that everybody knows already.
I don't know. This is kind of like the first moment to kind of process the entire making of the movie. And seeing this audience is reminding me of the times I went to see Black Panther. I saw it 3 or 4 times in Ghana, I saw it in America, I saw it in England, and there's something very unique that the movie does to the audience. The energy is so unfamiliar to me, and I think it's got something to do with a black superhero padded out by a clan of black superheroes and what that kind of does for black people. So for me, I think it was really special. And seeing the drummers and the dancers just reminds me of what an honor it was to support this cast in the second, iteration of Black Panther, to be a supporting role to a very sensitive and beautiful and delicate process. Yeah.
Likewise. I mean, I think we all know that the impact, obviously, that BP1 had on the world is indelible. It's indescribable. It's physical, emotional, mental, and most of all, spiritual. So I think to be able to be a part of it returning to the screen and to be a part of showcasing this beautiful new young mind, and to also do all of that in the midst of highlighting, like you said, these beautiful, beautiful stories from this very necessary perspective. It's a blessing, it's a gift, and I'm reminded of that standing here in front of all of you, feeling just how important and how special and really how blessed this project is. So it is an honor.
Yeah. Now you can say it out loud. How does that feel, and what does this moment feel like for you?
Well, I'm excited, and I'm so happy to be here. It's an honor. And I want to say something really fast about inclusion.
Please.
I come from the hood. Seriously. And thanks to inclusion, I'm here. I wouldn't be here without inclusion. And a lot of kids are there in their hoods, looking at us, dreaming to be here. And they're gonna make it. They're gonna make it. And the second thing, sorry, I need to switch Spanish. Gracias a todos los paisanos, todos los latinoamericanos. Ustedes cruzaron el río y dejaron todo lo que amaban atrás. Gracias a eso yo estoy aquí.
What an amazing speech. Honestly, like, he's perfect for Namor. This moment right here is after the trailer just debuted, and man, the whole place was just crying because that trailer was just amazing. And these are just the raw emotions of everybody on stage and just everybody in the crowd. Just seeing that trailer for the first time, just the tributes to Chadwick, the Namor moments, seeing that butt shot of a Black Panther that we don't know who it is. Could be Shuri, could be Michael B. Jordan, could be anybody, but just seeing that trailer, man. Just amazing.
That's the show, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you very, 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 very much. Hall H. I look forward to seeing you next year. Thank you.
So that's it. That is Hall H Saturday from my POV. I'm gonna leave you guys with just a quick slideshow with some photos I took. Enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think. I'll try to do Comic-Con next year again in Hall H. Maybe bring a tripod next time. Make sure I don't have that the Parkinson's shaky cam Michael Bay footage. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. This is Augustine, Reality Comics. See you then.